Fred Bear once said that life in the open is one of the finest rewards. I enjoy and become completely immersed in the high challenge and increased opportunity to become, for a time, a part of nature. Deer hunting is a classical exercise of freedom. It is a return to the fundamentals that I instinctively feel are basic and right. Having grown up in Eastern Oregon, I was a complete stranger to the excitement found in Midwest whitetail hunting. And the first time I laid my eyes upon the bronzed landscapes and hints of golden leaves that I found while hunting, a fire was kindled, creating a new passion to pursue whitetail deer with my bow.
Normally when I hunt the Midwest, it's in November. This is the earliest I've ever whitetail hunted. And I can't get over the difference in how the landscape looks. Everything is so beautiful and vibrant green. The grass is so long, the deer just disappear in it. It's really beautiful, and it just goes to show you how well these deer live all year. Come here in the winter and things get tough for them, and you can really see why they're moving and they're on their feet, and they try to feed so much in the winter because the contrast in landscape is really tremendous.
Hunting whitetail deer before the rut kicks off can be an extremely challenging time to hunt, but it can also be a great time to capitalize on patterning bucks on a food source or where they're holding tight in an area before the rut kicks off. Timing with whitetail deer is everything, and on this hunt, high temperatures have the bucks holding tight in their beds until after dark, with very little daylight movement. There is no point in my sitting in the stand until the timing is better and mature bucks are walking during the day. So I make the decision to come back a little later in the season.
low 40s this morning. The deer are moving somewhat during the day, but it's been pretty slow this past week. Not expecting a big change in the weather anytime soon. It's cool enough in the morning for the deer to be moving, but the day sits are going to be long and hot. We have a north wind today, so we've changed our stand. It's a beautiful spot. I really like this. We're just on the edge of a riverbank overlooking a hayfield, and this is a big travel corridor where these deer like to move through from feeding areas to bedding areas.
He's walking towards the blind. Is he walking away?
Oh yeah,
Up the fence.
just stopped.
The passage of time changes everything. The landscapes have been transformed in preparation for winter, and as I sit in my stand, I feel truly free, surrounded by the beauty only found in nature. The deer are feeling the change as well. They're feeding longer hours, and the bucks are just starting to cruise. But unseasonably warm days seem to be the only thing that is holding back the bucks from the intense chasing activity that I'm hoping for.
It was the first really good deer I thought I might have a shot at, and unfortunately, he's following the same trail the last buck just came in on. There must have been a hot doe that cruised through there, and just hit my downwind side. I don't think he got my wind, but definitely didn't come into my grunt or my snort wheeze. I was crossing fingers, but dang it. They're moving, they're chasing, and we have some time left here in Kansas, so I'm pumped. The rut's starting to kick off, and this is what it's all about. It just makes you feel like you need to just keep your head on a swivel because these deer are moving, and all these close calls, all this adrenaline you have when you're bow hunting, this is exactly why we do this, and it is so much fun. I love Kansas. I love the rut. I love bow hunting. This is awesome. This young buck just cruised through, did everything perfect, just not the right deer. But it's nice to see them on their feet and cruising. This is the coldest morning we've had in Kansas, and I have today and tomorrow morning to him some time and come back this afternoon and see if we can't find him bedded down somewhere.
Climbing out of my stand, I know that the day is going to be a long one. And as a hunter, I can't help but feel bad about the situation.
There's my arrow. That broke off
After taking everything into consideration, I know that the best thing that I can do is back out and come back later in the afternoon. This has been a tough hunt. The deer have not been moving at all. It was 72 degrees. And I'm just thankful to connect on a buck this week. It just started to move and it's our last day. It's awesome. Returning to the fundamentals of life that are basic. This is what hunting is all about. Time spent with my husband by my side as we haul out the fresh game meat that this harvest has provided. I'm overwhelmed with gratitude because having the opportunity to live life out here in the open is truly one of the finest rewards. Thank you for watching this episode of Pursue the Wild. If you would like to hear more, check out the Wild and Uncut podcast, available wherever you get your podcasts. And be sure to follow me at Kristy Titus on Facebook and Instagram.